guys, it's Adria. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. As you can see, my face is naked. Let's get naked. Where's the sexual music? Hey. A lot of you guys really liked my eyeshadow look where I had like blue and brown. A lot of you guys said that really... Okay, rewind. A lot of you guys said that that looked really good on me. I wore it in my updated What's in My Purse video that like I just posted recently. So yeah, if you don't know what look I'm talking about, go watch my What's in My Purse video. That's all I can say really. And in a different location from my other Get Ready With Me videos. I don't know how many I've done, but I'm in a different location because now I like doing my makeup standing up. I used to always do my makeup standing up and I just started doing it again and I realized I like it better for some reason, and I have a shadow in back of me. I forget how, oh yeah, the dog thing. Alright, let's get started. Yeah, first I just use my Maybelline Cover Stick after I've moisturized my face, and I do that with this. And I've said this before, I look like a mask or something, so yeah, and then I just blend that out with my hands. And it's never perfectly blended out, but it's okay because it's not like that's all I'm putting on my face. Sometimes I put BB cream on my face if I'm gonna be like outside, but since I am being a recluse today, we are just gonna go right to the foundation. This is Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse, and the shade is Medium 1. It's kind of a darker shade for me. As you can see, it's like a little bit darker than my natural skin, but I feel like it looks alright. And I asked Brandon, I'm like, do you think this makes my face look too dark? He's like, no. And I know he would tell me straight up that my makeup looked crazy if it did. So I used to blend a lighter shade and this shade together, and it looked okay, but then I was doing it recently and then I realized it just looked too pale on me. I just looked way too washed out. It just wasn't looking right. So I stopped doing that. I feel like this just makes me look more alive and awake and like I actually live in Florida. Although I find it funny because I'm naturally like darker than Brandon. Like, he looks darker than me because he has like dark eyes and dark hair and everything, but when we put our arms next to each other, I'm actually darker than him, and he has some Spanish in him, and I'm almost completely Irish, so I find it funny that I have a better glow than him. Yeah, he's really pale, especially like parts of him that don't get much sun, like his legs and like his like underarms, like right here, like he's like white. He's like a ghost. So yeah, find that funny. What else is there to talk about? I don't know. I don't really talk when I'm doing makeup. I'm kind of just chilling, watching Dr. Phil. Speaking of which, has anybody seen that recent one? It was new this month. It was like, there was like this girl like was in a car accident like back in 2009, and they just reopened the case as like a homicide or something like that, and her sister thinks that their dad did it. I think that dad is full of you know what. I don't know if he did it or not. I don't know if he hired somebody to do it. I don't know. I don't like to make assumptions because I don't really know, but he seemed pretty shady to me, and he seemed very defensive. You know, and I know there's some people, like, when they see, like, a woman accusing a man of doing something, they automatically side with the woman, but that's not the case, especially when I'm watching Dr. Phil. Like, I'm the first one to be like, that bitch be cray. He definitely seemed kind of shady to me. But yeah. I don't think I could do Dr. Phil's job. I think I would just freak out on people and be like, you're stupid. So, foundation is on, for the most part, blended. So next I do my eyebrows. I have just a little angled brush like that, and with my little black beauty book from e.l.f. And this right here is my brow shade. As you can see, I've hit the pan in there. So yeah, that is my brow shade. I'm too like scared to experiment with the brows, like with different colors, you know. I'm afraid I'll be like crazy and like be using like this color right here for my eyebrows. It's like, girl, no. I feel like if I have the guts to use a color I wouldn't normally use, I'll do something crazy and use like blue, and like, no. That reminds me, I saw a woman yesterday that had pink eyebrows. And she was old. Like, not to hate on people if they draw on their eyebrows and it's like a different color, like, but she was old, probably like 50. Her eyebrows were shaved off, and it literally looked like she just drew a line, like an arch, like with a pink pencil or something. Like, it was weird. It's like, girl, your eyebrow game is not strong. Such a difference filling in your eyebrows. I didn't even start filling in my eyebrows till maybe like a year ago. I don't know why, I never thought to do it for some reason. It didn't seem important to me. But then I realized how dumb I must have looked with a full face of makeup on and my eyebrows looking like a 9-year-old's, not doing anything to them. Alright, well, there are my eyebrows. I was about to use the wrong color. Alright, well, I was about to use the wrong color because I was babbling and wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. A lot of people are haters on blue eyeshadow and say it's for like prostitutes and strippers and stuff like that. It's like, girl, if you do it right, you can make any color of eyeshadow work. So I take this blue right here, just get that on my brush. This is just like a tiny little fluffy round brush. I'm just gonna put that on my eyelid. Good Lord above, okay. I feel like I'm like anxious most of the time because I have like all these like thoughts built up in my head of things that I need to do for like other people or for myself that like I haven't done, but like I said I would do it, or like I promised myself, or I promised someone else I would do it, you know what I mean? Where it's just like you have something in the back of your mind and, you know, you're not thinking about it constantly, but it's just there. You know, like there's something so relieving about like accomplishing something that you said you would do. I don't know. I'm rambling. Okay, so then with this little fluffy angled brush, which brown do I use? Oh yeah, this dark one. Oh, I just stuck my thumb in a color. I am going to take this brown right here. It's really kind of like a reddish dark brown. Like if you compare it to this one up here, it definitely looks more red if you compare these two. So I'm going to take the redder of the two. It's like a brownie color, I would say. And I'm just gonna do that on my crease. And it looks really good on top of the blue. Like, I don't know, it looks kind of grayish, brown. Like, I don't really know how to describe the color, but I like the way it looks. You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it. Sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing, I'll get in a little closer. Obviously this is gonna be more blended out, but there's basically what it looks like. But yeah, I'm one of those people that like I don't forget about things. When I tell people, I will do them. Like if I tell someone, oh, I'll draw you this, and then like I don't do it right away, and then it kind of stays there. Or I don't know, I start something and I don't finish it. I don't know, there's just a bunch of things where it's like, if it's just kind of hanging in the air, but I made a commitment to it, I just don't like that feeling. I'm not one of those people that can just be like, oh, I didn't do it, whatever, I'll let it go. No, like, that's not me. I never forget about it. It'll bug me, and I'll eventually have to do it. So if you ever hear me say I'm gonna make a video about something, even if it's not right away, it will eventually happen. All right, now I'm just blending with this brush. Looks so much better blended. When I was like in 11th grade, I did not blend my eyeshadow at all. This would like be my look, not this. All right. Now I kind of just like to go back with the brush. I have my foundation on and go like under my eyes in case any eyeshadow got under there, so kind of just brush it off, and whatever foundation's left on the brush, it'll kind of touch up my makeup a little bit. There we go. Now see, it's blue, but it's not crazy. You know what I mean? Because if people just have like bright blue on their eyes, it can look insane. It can look like, girl. Sometimes when I do this look, I put some white under my brow. I think I will do that just to show you guys. So then I take this color right here. It looks very like yellowy gold, which I guess it kind of is. It's kind of like an eggshell, egg kind of color. It doesn't really show up yellow under my brow though. It really kind of just comes off as white. Yeah. Because I don't go crazy with it. I really only do a little bit of it. And there we go. Then on my lips, I use this pink from Baby Lips. I think it's Pink Punch. Is that what it's called? Yep, Pink Punch. And I've had this for years. It's down to that. And what I do is I just like stick my pinky in here, kind of just dig some out, what I can get. And I usually don't get very much out of it, but yeah, it just gives my lips a nice pink tint. So now, if I can get this thing out of here, hiccuping, yawning, burping, whatever, I don't even know what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna take my little ratchet eyeliner that I've probably had since high school as well. And I'm just gonna go my waterline kind of below that. I'm not a beauty guru, don't ask me. I swear I haven't done that in the longest time, and of course the first time I do it in forever, it's on camera. Don't poke yourself in the eye. Alright, well that was painful. Alright, well I'm done with that. I don't even know if both sides are even. I'm just done with that pencil. Now I'll just take a little blush, my little angled fluffy brush, and just kind of get some of that on there. And then I'm just going to take my pumped up mascara, put some on my eyes. You guys know what mascara looks like, so. Okay, I recently watched 2 movies on Netflix that I feel like need some honorable mentions. So if you need some Netflix recommendations, open your ears and listen. The first one is called Labor Day. I believe it's either PG or PG-13. I know it's not rated R because there's no like sex scenes and there's no like foul language in it. I think what made me like it even more was that I didn't know what genre of movie it was. Brandon just kind of put it on and I wasn't really looking. And then I was like, what even is this? So I didn't know if it was gonna go like super scary. I didn't know like what was gonna happen, but if I had to summarize it without giving much away, it's about this guy that escaped from prison who basically forces this woman and her son to hide him in their house. And yeah, he escaped from prison and he's hiding in their house. Yeah, watch it. It's so good. And if you have seen it, leave me a comment because nobody I know in real life has seen this movie, so I can't talk about it with anybody. Alright, so there's one eye done. The difference mascara makes is astounding. Like, this is magic. I don't care what anybody says. So the next movie worth mentioning is called In Your Eyes. In my eyes. And it's basically about these, this guy and this girl who are like somehow connected, like they can talk to each other through their minds. I know it sounds psycho, but this movie is I think rated R because there's cussing and some sexy scenes, so if you're a youngin', don't be watching that. They can basically talk to each other through their heads. Like they can hear the other person in their head and they live in different states. I don't know, he's kind of like a poor nobody. It's been a while since I've seen this. It was like a month ago I watched it, but you know, he lives in like a trailer and he goes to the bar a lot, and he's just kind of a misfit. And then she is like, she's married to this doctor and has a super nice house, and just watch it. It is so beautiful. I didn't cry. I wanted to cry, but I couldn't cry for some reason. I cried at Labor Day. Back to that. Labor Day, I bawled my eyes out. But I won't spoil anything for either of those movies, but both were just really good movies. So if you need some Netflix recommendations, there you go. I've also been watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which again, it's not for children, it's TV mature, so if you're not mature, don't watch. But that show is a riot. Probably one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. I actually cried my makeup off one night watching it. My hair is a joke in itself. My hair is so fluffy. I'm literally like a lion. I don't even know if it looks good or not. It looks kind of crazy. So that was basically how I get ready. I usually do it a lot quicker than that, even though this video is condensed. It usually only takes me about not even 20 minutes. There's definitely something in this eye still. Yeah, but it normally only takes me like about 20-ish minutes to do this look altogether. I don't know why, but my makeup has been getting done a lot quicker lately. I think it's because I do it standing up. So if you want a tip to get your makeup done quicker, do it standing up. Because when you're sitting down, you're more inclined to be like lazy with it and just be like, oh, whatever. It's kind of like if you do anything sitting down, you're more inclined to do it longer. So there's my tip of the day. Yeah, you guys wanted to see a tutorial on this look. Not really a tutorial, more just kind of like, hey, watch me do this to my face. Thank you guys so much for watching. Anything else, makeup, hair related you guys want to see, let me know in the comments below, and I'll try my best to do it. If you're not already, you can hit the subscribe button. I post videos 3 times a week, or at least I try to. It sometimes doesn't work out, but for the most part, I do. I have pretty much every social media you can think of, so you can follow me on there. And P.O. Box, everything, all down there as well. So I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you guys.